Hey guys, before we get to the video, I just want to tell you all this was recorded during a live stream Silicate, which you all will be able to see every Wednesday near 10 to 10:30 after every Survivor episode. We're doing this way, that way it'd be a lot easier for us to do, but also we're still going to be posting the videos on the channel Silicate, or trying to anyway. And soon we're going to be trying to do TikToks and stuff like that more. So I hope that's going to be a lot better for both me and Ethan, but also for you all, the viewers. But before this video starts, can you all do me a favor and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already? And while you're at it, leave a like and put notifications on. That way you won't miss either one of our lives or other video. But anyway, let's get to the video.
Okay, we are live. Okay, what's up? All right, guys. There's no one in the chat, but we're also recording this and posting it as a VOD later. So what we're doing now is instead of doing the videos like this, Instead of doing the videos like we used to, we're going live now because that's just slightly more interesting, I think.
Slightly, yeah.
Slightly more interesting. Well, to be honest, it has to be more interesting what we're doing. We're also switching up our strategy. So what we used to do is just robotically go over the episode. Now we're just talking about whatever we feel. So if you guys are in the chat, which no one is, but if you want to, we're going to start recording these on Wednesday evenings after the episode goes live. And we're going to talk about it instantly. And then Quentin said he's going to try to, which God bless his soul, because he's going to try to do it, but he's going to try to go through and edit it up and still make it an episode to still be released on Friday.
And that's the plan.
Eventually, we're going to also start streaming on TikTok, but we are new to this, and we don't know how to do it. So, this is a test run, of course. We know we didn't tell anyone about this, so there's not going to be anyone in chat today. So, we're just going to quickly go over both episode last week and episode this week. What we're going to go over, we're just going to do a run-through of what happened last week, just real quick, like we usually would. And then next week, next time we should be back regular. But first of all, before we begin, let's go over what happened last week. Just quickly, thoughts and opinions about last week's episode, The Blood Moon. What'd you think about it, Quentin? I was in DC, so I didn't watch it until like Sunday.
Well, seeing that happened like on that episode live or whatever you want to call it, but wow, I wasn't expecting that.
I cried.
Like, too much was happening on that episode. Like, that's why the reason why I was so nervous about recording it, even though I didn't record it because I was busy. But if I was to, I was gonna be so nervous about it because it was gonna be probably one of the biggest episodes we was gonna do.
Yeah. Who were you most surprised to see leave of the three people that got evicted?
Out of the three people, I'm trying to remember who got filled out. It was Carmilla,
Genevieve and Colby.
you know, or Kobe probably. I know he had. I know there was like that. I guess I'll explain it. No, I don't know, honestly. I think Kobe was a big shot because he was just one of the players I actually liked.
He was going to get medevaced. By the way, that's a confirmed fact, by the way, guys. He was going to get medevaced if he didn't get voted out, and that was a big factor in him getting voted out. But they didn't show that in the episode. Allegedly.
Yep.
He went to Suri and Coach and said, listen, I'm getting pulled or get evicted. Please don't let me get pulled.
Yeah.
So he kind of gave the wink, quarterback kneel. You know.
See, on their part, I think that was a waste of a vote. Honestly, voting Kobe out if he was going to get out anyway. Because you could have had two more extra personnel. Like, if they voted Coach first and out, they could have voted Coach out and like, oh, here comes Kobe. He has to leave now.
Just out of curiosity, do you like the strategy of what Emily said and the whole entire let's vote out Kobe so we get two people out? Do you think that's a fair thing to do, or like?
As much as it hates me to agree with Emily, yes.
I just
her, but I understand her gameplay. Definitely from last the newer episode that proved my point worse.
I just don't think I could do it. I don't think I could like look at someone who's injured and be like, "Listen, you got to get like I don't know. That's just me. But also it's because it's Kobe. You know, Kobe's like one of the most historic Survivor players. He was the original fan favorite. It would just be so hard to see him go. Well, I mean, it's so hard to vote him out. But and it was also I really like the tribute they gave to not only him but also Suri and Coach. Like I really like that. But and then Genevieve and Camilla got evicted, but that was like whatever. I mean, but kind of both of them were just like slight. I was surprised when Genevieve went home that she gave her coat to Aubrey. I thought that was kind of like the little you slain the dragon. You get like the head of the person you killed. Like I thought that was pretty cool.
See, other one that I already hate seeing going because I actually like this player was Carmilla. Like I know some people hate her in Solo Give or like her gameplay in Solo Give, but I actually liked her as a player in Solo Give.
I didn't hate Camilla in any way, but I was okay with seeing her go. I just feel like she just kind of. I don't want to say she shouldn't be there. She obviously 100% is an all-star. But after Kyle was gone, like I just feel like she lost a lot of her character trait to be in this specific season. But yeah, I think that kind of covers everything from the last episode as far as just like that, you know, just a quick little oversight of it.
Other than Ozzy and Rizzo, they're going to the. I'm trying to remember what the island's called again. On Molly, forgot what that island's called.
Exile Island, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
They got sent over to Exile. Sorry, I changed my mic real quick just because it's easy. Because I was going to move out move around my room and do something, and I have to have my mic with me, and that mic keeps on cutting out. But yeah, Rizzo and Ozzy got Exile. So overall, did you like the Blood Moon twist? Or like overall,
yes,
you did. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I feel like
it had to happen.
That is something I want. That is something I want to see in the season. Definitely, since there's like so many people in Soul Gate, they had to get out more than one person that sooner or later in Soul Gate. Some episode I was expecting this, so I was like, okay,
yeah,
they're gonna probably get like 2 people out of the episode. I was not expecting 3. Not in the same time for merge year and stuff like that.
Not you were not expecting 3, or were expecting 3?
I was only expecting 2, not 3.
Okay.
And not at the same time as the merge was happening either. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Okay. So that is last.
Because they dropped so much. Like, oh, we're gonna have merge. 3 people are gonna be followed out, but they're not gonna be in the jury. Because after that, whoever's followed out is gonna be in the jury. I was too much information going on in that.
Yeah, and I can't believe of every episode that I missed, it was that. So I was. And this is too much. This is too much context, but I feel like I gotta share this anyways. So we were going to an NBA game, right? My mom didn't go. She stayed in the hotel room. And so I went to an NBA game with a couple people, and I was on my way back. I just dropped by the room to put my phone on charge, and I was going to go on the roof with some of the other students that went. And in the moment I walked in the door, it was during my mom was watching it for some reason. And I walked in, and my heart sunk because it was during the Kobe's vote out. And I seen Coach, because Sari, Coach, and all of them was crying. And I walked in while Sari and Coach was sitting there crying, and I immediately shut the door and ran. And I was like, "Oh my God, it's Coach." That's like I didn't think about it being Kobe or Sari. I was like, "Oh, it's Coach," because at the time I was like, kind of what you said. Why in the world would they took out a guy who only has like one leg? But anyways, that's just my little spiel. But anyways, yeah. So what's up? What do we want to talk about this new episode that just happened 30 minutes ago?
I want to talk about Emily because, again, I don't know if whoever's been paying attention for the episodes and still get hate Emily. Nice person, but as a player, you cannot trust her.
I can't stand her.
As soon as she gets information, she's like, "Okay, I got to tell someone about this." She cannot keep a secret from her crap.
It is so how is she in the game? It is insane. The only reason she's in the game is because everyone knows that she can't win.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's easy. It's an extra vote we can have. But
Like,
no, at that
it's
point,
insane.
At that point, I don't care if it's an extra vote. No. If you're, yeah, okay, sure, you did this in the challenge, and so like, oh, you have an extra vote. Well, not extra vote. That's what D and Silly get, but
I know there's no one watching the live right now, like specifically at the moment, but I know some people who are watching the episode. I was shaking in my boots during Tribal Council. Which I feel like, wait, we probably need to wait. I need to wait. But, like, honestly. Tribal Council, dude. I thought it was over.
how about we talk about the challenge? Like, I don't want the first part of the challenge, that's
Did you see
Well,
Joe with that boulder?
yeah.
Bro, like, Joe turned, which, I mean, Joe was always strong, but, like, dude was just moving the boulder like it was nothing.
Hercules.
Like,
oh,
insane.
Of people on Joe's team, Emily again. I'm gonna dish on Emily again. I again hate her as a player. They almost lost because of her. Thank God they finally made it to the postal and they was able to get that. But if they didn't do that, they would have lost because of Emily. And
What was she doing? I like the whole time I was like, what is she doing?
I don't know. I think it's, I'm trying to remember what they said in the challenge, but it's like she was supposed to untie something that way they can go through, but she was taking like forever to do it.
Yeah, you had that. And then you had, what was Christian doing with that last puzzle piece? He had it right, and he just wouldn't push it in. I was getting so frustrated, which, by the way, you know, I wanted that team to lose. But, I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing, dude? Just put the fries in the bag. Just do it. Like, it's, I don't know.
I think he was second guessing himself, probably. Like, is that
Yeah.
right? Is this right? That's why you can see that he was going to the other team, like, looking at everything, like, is this right?
Which, by the way, and I know no one wants to hear about this, but I'm going to say it anyways. I seen a leaked boot order that was correct all the way till tonight. And what it said happened tonight was just completely wrong. Like, I don't know who wrote that, but they need to pack up their things. They had a good run. Because according to the thing that was supposed to happen tonight, D was supposed to win immunity and Christian was supposed to go home. Which, if you watch the episode, none of that happened.
No.
The leak
But,
also said Kobe got medevac. Kobe did not officially get medevac. Close, but didn't happen.
see, the way they was pulling the episode and stuff like, they was making it to the point where D probably would have won immediately, because most of the time in Survivor, when someone gets, like, big camera time, they're like, oh, I'm gonna get portfolio by the win.
I thought D was gonna win immunity too. I thought she was too.
And then she did it, so.
Who did win immunity, Quentin?
Ozzy, yeah.
It kind
of, that was.
I liked it whenever Jeff said, like, you know, the record is held by a guy, you may know him, Boston Rob. I thought that was funny. I'm a huge Boston Rob fan. I know I've been saying, like, Coach is my favorite player. He's not actually. Boston Rob's my favorite all-time player, hands down.
Trust me, I know Rob's your favorite person. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, Rob.
Traders and everything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, you know, Coach is the dragon, so y'all know he wins. Like, you know he's gonna win. Totally. Just wait. He's trolling on purpose. No, low-key though, what was that? Like what? I thought D and Jonathan was arguing as a joke. Like, it's literally two morons going at each other. Like, what is going on there?
You know, honestly, I cannot tell you. Honestly,
honestly, I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait a minute. Me and my mom was watching it. I watched Survivor with my mom. It's kind of like anyways, and I'm just like, wait, are they joking? Is this a joke? Wait. I thought they were trolling each other. Like, they were doing it like as like a, it's like a, hey, Quentin, so people don't know we're number ones. Let's, like, host a fight. I thought it was one of them situations. And then D has that private room session, and I'm like, hold up. Wait a minute. They're being for real. This is real. They're actually mad at each other. I was like, what? I was confused. I was lost. and I don't get lost often in Survivor.
I don't know what they was fighting about. I totally forgot, honestly.
I actually have no idea. And Jonathan, even during tribal council, Jonathan was still just riding that pony. Okay, that's kind of weird, but like, he's still just doing it. He's going after it. I'm like, dude, what happened? He says that he wasn't told about a vote. Was he not the one who flipped? Because it was like, oh, go with the new era people, or you can go with Chrissy and Stephanie LaGrossa. And he went with Stephanie and them, right? Is that not like, So like, wasn't it he that flipped?
I don't know, cause honestly, I don't know. It's confusing. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I may be confused. I may be confused, but
so I don't know.
I don't think I am.
Usually I'll be paying attention to like stuff like why they're fine. So but honestly, I don't know.
It don't make sense. I didn't get it.
Speaking of the on trial cancel, she was so confident on like, don't worry.
Yeah, she just, which makes me think, like, what did she think was happening? Because like that's kind of rare in Survivor. Which people think is probably not rare. It's common, but it's not like. Okay, hold on. Let me gather my thoughts for a second. I just said 17 different things in 1 minute. It's more common.
Did she thought that she was gonna get like the shot in the dark actually like safe? Because there's no way that's what she.
No, I think she actually thought that like people like. Okay, wait. All right. Wait. Why am I about to give a spoiler warning? Listen. Okay. I think she thought that Devon's, Emily, Rick. No, what? Huh? She thought that all them people were going to go with her. All the middle people they kept on talking about. And they weren't going to split the vote, and she was just hoping that her shot in the dark. Here's my deal. I know the shot in the dark's a 1 in 6 chance at safety, but her vote would have been more valuable there. Because she probably went and told everybody, hey, I'm using my shot in the dark. And let's say that I'm Devon's, Christian, and Emily. Well, obviously, I'm not going to go with you now. But the big thing I seen, Ozzy didn't even vote Coach out.
Yep. When I first saw the votes, I thought it was gonna be Ozzy and D like going against each other like for the votes. Okay, but Tiffany, I totally was confused about Tiffany, and so again, like I don't know if I missed something.
But that's what Coach wanted. He wanted them to split the votes. If D got her shot in the dark, then Tiffany would have went out. It was genius. It was a genius play. It just don't. It's like one of them things. It shouldn't have worked. That should not have worked. But hey, listen. Let's not get it twisted. I'm glad it worked.
Here's the thing, though.
I love Coach.
Because that did work. Because it did work, and I don't know if anybody caught on his plan or not. That will be a part on his back. Definitely sense what they were saying. So like, oh yeah, Coach, yeah, he's getting to balls and so like he's doing this and this.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal though. Let's look at some schematics. We didn't get to do this. This is one reason why I wanted to go live instead of doing the robotic thing that we do. And this is why I'm so much more excited for this. So we can do something like this. Let's look at the thing here. All right, guys, hold on. Everybody picture in your mind. I would do a drawing thing, but I don't got that software. Maybe next time. We'll do it next time because I like this a lot. Okay. There's 13 people left in the game, right? All right. You got on one side, you got Coach, Joe, Jonathan, Rizzo, Sari, Dash, Ozzy. And the reason I say Dash is because Ozzy ain't going to work with Joe, Jonathan, Coach. He definitely ain't gonna work with Coach, but he will work with Sari and Rizzo, right? So you got that side. You got the middle people. Well, you got the that's the left side, right? Or the old school side. Then you got old school plus. This is Chrissy and Stephanie. They're not really with the other old school people, but they are old school, so they would go with them. And that's not too. That's where Ozzy is too. Then you got the other side. That's Tiffany now, because, D got eliminated. So that's only Tiff. Tiff is the only person over there. She's by herself. And then you got New School minus, or New School plus, however you want to do it. And that is Emily, Christian, and Rick Devens. Now, you may be like, what are you talking about? This is the most confusing thing of all time. What I'm trying to get at is Tiff is not a threat. I'm glad she's finally got a little more screen time, you know, so people can realize she's on the season. But like, she shouldn't be there, and she's not a threat, right? Okay. All Coach needs to do to run the game fully is get rid of Emily, Rick, or Christian. Get rid of 2 of the 3 of them. And he's got this game whooped into shape.
Again, please, next episode, I'm begging about everything in my life. Get Emily out, please.
If I think they said next episode we'll have 2 evictees. I think
this is the most hate I ever had for a Survivor player.
Really?
Like in general, like I swear, Emily. You was fine in your first season. I didn't have a slight problem with you this season, though. No.
Stupidity ticks me off, and she just plays stupid. For someone that is so smart, if she was actually stupid, then it would be okay. But she's so smart. Like, you could actually, in her first season, she was the smartest, well, not the smartest person on our cast, but one of the smartest people. And now she just says dumb stuff, and I'm like, dude, please. Like, let's take a chill.
Christian is an idol. I guess I gotta tell her by now.
Yeah, there is no, listen, if I was on that, if I was in this season, it would be onside, like elimination for her. It just would.
Yes.
I mean, I just don't like people who do stuff like that, who go around. And you know that I don't like people who do that in real life, like just in general. I don't like people who go around and like just tell them what other people say, because it's like no one's gonna like. I don't know how in the world she has any allies at all, but she does. She has a lot of allies. So
Whenever I went home last weekend and my mammal was talking about her, she said, "Why is she still on there in Soulgate?
yes,
Why?"
I don't
Like she told about like the Christian, like telling about Christian's idol and Soulgate. She was like, "I would have boxed her jaws if I figured out she said something. I would not give her a second chance."
There is no way
I was
she should still be in the game.
If she's in to win the game,
No, impossible.
well, no, that's not possible. If she somehow gets top 3 at least, I'm gonna flip. Like the stream we're gonna have for that episode, I'm gonna flip out.
If Coach wins this game, I know I keep on going back to this like there's a chance, but wait, hold on. There is a chance. That was pretty good.
Coach, yeah, pretty good chance. Definitely now.
Cause like now he's got to move. He's got to move on him. It's like, you know, and he can do that thing where it's like if he slips under the radar now, guess what? Now it's like, listen, I mean, you guys knew I was gonna be a threat. Y'all didn't get me out.
But here's the thing though, if he keeps making plays like this or tell people to follow this person Soulgate or strategize Soulgate, he's eventually gonna be a bigger target back, and I feel like some people will try to follow him out, like Rizzo for example.
Oh yeah, they'll eventually try to get him.
Definitely after what Rizzo was talking about, like, oh, because you know how Coach was talking about like the 4 horsemen and Soulgate, like, oh, you're
yeah.
the replacement Rizzo. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't good terminology. Which I know what he meant, but that's not the way to say that. You can't go up to someone and be like, hey, listen, congratulations, you're in the group, just because, you know, this guy died. Or maybe he didn't die, but like, this guy got kicked out, congratulations, you're in the group now. Like, you can't go to someone and say that. It's crazy.
Alright, if someone did that to me, this is how I play. I'll go along with it for like a bit, because also I'm going to be protected for a bit in Soulgate, because I'm going to be in the group with strong people in Soulgate.
Yeah.
But eventually, if I can find like a bigger group or something like that, I'm sorry, you're going. I'm gonna get you out.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not gonna go to me like as soon as after someone got pulled out that was on your alliance, and you decided to go to me because I was there. Yes.
Yeah, and and they gotta be like Coach. It's Coach. He's got to be smarter. Like, he's got to be smart enough and be like, hold up, wait a minute, let's chill here. You know? Like, he knows better.
I don't know. for some reason, and I don't want to diss on any more players, but anyway, but I feel like whenever a Sapphire player goes on like a second season, so they lose more brain cells. No offense to the coach.
Not
He just doesn't think
99% of them, yes. It's like, or if they got better and they come back again, it's like they peaked.
like they don't get turned that think about stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I
yeah,
don't think I also have a number until I get, but Rizzo, really? I know it's Rizzo until I get like, yeah, he's a somewhat good guy until I get that you spend the night with Ozzy until again use that close with a like speaking time but use close with some other people until again you play last season. No one knows nothing about you, but still, no, you can't just be going to this random person like, hey, guess why you're the replacement? Good luck.
Coach peaked in South Pacific. His third season, is when he peaked. But I'm glad he came back because now, but he's starting to play every episode so far. Coach just played like a new person. He's not played the same game until tonight. Tonight he reverted back to his natural ways of insanity. And he like the honor and integrity thing that he keeps on talking about is just ticking people off. Everyone knows that he's full of crap. That he himself, you can tell that he's got a little smile now whenever he says it. Like he knows he's just ticking people off. But I'm here for it.
Can we also talk about how forgettable? How easy people forget about like their original plan from people off Tilget because of one thing in Tilget?
Yeah, they got like everyone on the island is ADHD.
Yeah, I'm going to use a sample here, and I hate to use a sample like Joe for example. A whole bunch of people was on the fan to get rid of Joe in Tilget because of how he was peeing people off in Tilget about his gameplay. But then all of a sudden, oh, what's to forget about? Yeah, we're a merch now. What's to forget about? Sure. There's
Actually, to mention the Joe thing, I kind of thought this is interesting. I was kind of thinking that too, which I wasn't thinking about at the moment. Did you realize that everyone was saying, like you said, they just forgot about Joe, but every single reason they had to vote out Coach was the reasons to vote out Joe last time, and they just forgot about it. They've just swapped out the name. Which, if I was on the island and it was Coach or Joe,
like, I'm
taking out Coach, not Joe, because Joe is not a strategical threat to win the game.
It too. It's because it's a new problem until we get. They're gonna worry about the new problem first, because it's like, oh, we still have that old problem. We can get rid of them later until we get. We have a new problem right now.
Okay. Okay.
Problem still get that you're gonna use for your game until we get. Like, okay, this person was gonna plan to fill it out, but then this person's causing problems to us, so we're gonna fill this person off, that person off later until we get. That's gonna help me with my game because I'm not gonna be the one getting filled out until we get. Like, I see that. Why they do that.
Okay, so we are officially at the halfway point of Survivor 50, by the way. Right now, if you had to put money on who you think is going to win, who would you put the money on?
Give me a second. I actually been doing little notes on this since I get this exact question. Like, I've been thinking like who will anybody win. I've been keeping track on how people think about them, how their gameplay's been doing so good. Okay. Where's my list at? What the heck? Give me a few minutes. Say this one thing about being on live is.
Oh, I love it. I love the live. I love everything about this 10 times more.
Yeah, I like it. It's just that you actually see live how much trouble we actually go for trying to get this stuff.
I absolutely love it. I love seeing people struggle. I mean, okay, hold on. Pause. I don't mean it like that.
There you go. Okay, I'm gonna start off from Tiffany, 100% no, not winning. Emily, no. Jonathan probably get like top 5, but no.
Okay.
Joe, probably about top 4, but I redoubt it, and he's my favorite player, so that's hard to
Biased.
say. Aubrey, no. Coach, he's gonna get. Well, if he keeps what he's been doing, though, he's probably not gonna make it, but he's probably gonna be like top 6 of 5 probably.
He's rather getting
I
evicted
know.
tomorrow, or he's getting 3rd place and no one's voting for him at the end because he's just so freaking annoying. I love him though. Like, there's no Coach Hayne here.
Yeah, there ain't no coach in here, but it's saying like if he keeps playing how he's been playing, then.
Okay, so overall, if you get it right, you get $1 million. Who you betting on right now?
Stephanie.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. She knows hella high stuff. The only person that has any idea that she won that like extra vote was why is she not on this list?
Sheree.
Yeah. Because she's the only one. Because she knows Stephanie just looks so. That's the only reason. And if you get rid of that person that knows, problem solved her. She knows how high stuff. She's good at playing games. She good with challenges. Still get individual challenges. And honestly, I just respect her gameplay. Honestly. How about you, Ethan?
I have a
And I'll say
hunch.
Coach, 'cause you're
I have a
you gotta
hunch.
actually think about this.
I have a hunch.
Okay, okay. Before you actually tell me who you think's gonna win, how about you go on the rant like I did for like that's 5 minutes?
Hold on,
Otherwise,
I don't
who's
take
gonna
notes.
win?
Let me pull up who's left in this game.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Let me pull up who's left in this game, and then I'll tell you one by one who it's not gonna be. All right. Who's left? All right. Let's
you
go.
know who I forgot? You know who I forgot was in this game?
Who?
Chrissy.
Okay.
That's
All right,
how
I
you-
got a list of everyone. This is from the beginning, though. All right, let's go. Let's wait. Can I share my screen here? Oh, I can't mark up though. Okay, let's get some things out of the way. All right, looking at this list here, you know, all these people are out. Stephanie's not winning, I don't believe. I just don't think they've edited. She's just not been hyped up enough to win. Rizzo, as much as he's so cool and amazing and awesome, he's not winning. Q's out, Kyle's out, Genevieve's out, Kobe's out. Aubrey, I fear she may have a chance of winning, but here's the deal. I think they're going to cut her first. Angelina's out. Tiffany's out. Well, no, she's not. Well, she's out of contention to win the game. Mike White is out. Camilla's out. Jonathan, I agree exactly with what you said. He's getting like 6th or 5th again. Like, I don't see him getting to the end again. Wait, he didn't get to the end the first time. What am I talking about? Okay. Dee just went home. Chrissy is getting the purple edit. She's just out of the season. Charlie's out. Coach is 100% getting 3rd or 2nd place. Savannah is out. Rick Devins.
Oh, I forgot to add him on my notes too.
Rick Devins will be getting evicted, and it will be a big episode. But I don't see Rick Devins winning. Aussie, maybe Aussie.
Like I said, definitely is my go-to so good. But if I'm wrong, it's gonna be for Aussie. Top 2 right there.
Jenna's out. Sari, I just don't see winning. She's playing like, you know, I just don't see Sari winning. Emily can't win the game, and Joe can't win the game either. Although I would, you know, I don't mind to see it at all. And last but not least, and I have done this in order on purpose, and the person who I would bet money on right now, I just have a hunch that Christian's going to win. I just have a hunch.
Really?
Yeah.
It's because of how they've been doing episodes so good, like the flashbacks, so good, like you was talking about in the past episodes.
I feel like the editing is pointing to him in a very positive note, as if he doesn't win, he gets 4th. Because in the Survivor season, and of everyone in the season, the 2 people with the best edits or who gets first and who gets fourth. The first place person and the last person voted out gets the highest editing, if you realize. And this season, those people are Christian, Coach, Rick Devins, and Emily are been getting the most editing. And I don't see Emily or Coach winning, and I think Christian has a higher chance than Rick Devins. So I'm going to say Christian right now, but I don't really know.
How about this? And then we'll say about next 3 episodes. If we change our minds, we can talk about it.
Okay. Actually, we'll do this at the end of each. As long as you remember, we said we were going to do an MVP thing, but we quit that within 2 episodes. At the end of each episode, we'll talk, or each like every 2 or 3 episodes. Oh, that's what you just. Anyways, okay. So this has been a pretty decent episode. This has been good. I like this better. I don't know about you, but this feels so much better.
We forgot to tell who got followed from news episode, but I think everybody should know by now.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking about it.
Yeah, we kind of just skipped over the highlight thing. But yeah, D went home. It was sad. I really like D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no money on her win.
Who had her on the draft? I forgot to update the draft.
It was me.
Wait, hold on. Let's go to the draft screen. Let's see. Okay, this isn't updated, by the way. Okay. So I got
So here's the
Coach
thing,
Devins, Chrissy, Christian, and Sari left. You have Landon 2 has Ozzy, Rizzo, Stephanie, and Aubrey, and you have Joe, Jonathan, Emily, and Tiff. I'm so confident.
If either one of them got followed. Either way, if Tiffany and Dee got followed, I would have been screwed either way with losing someone.
I am so confident in my group. I got Devins, Christian, Sari, and Coach. And Chrissy's there too. Shout out Chrissy.
But wait,
Yeah, I know it's wrong. I've not updated it since pre-DC. I don't know why Charlie got like a light coloring and like Savannah and Jenna and I can't tell who that is under Joe got like complete blood splatters next to their faces. So I don't really know what's going on there, but I will update that. This has been a great episode. I appreciate y'all watching. We're gonna try to do this better next time because this has been really good. Quentin, if you want to add anything you want to add?
No, that's it.
All right, that's kind of a wrap on this. We're going to be hopefully streaming on TikTok next time. Streaming on TikTok, that'll get more viewer interactions. And please join in. We're going to start going live. I don't know when. We'll set up a time.
Yeah. Well, when we get used to this, it's all good.
This is better, though. We've evolved. Oh, also, we removed the name of the corner because we heard the complaints about how a certain somebody, me, couldn't line up the names correctly. So we ditched the naming. But anyways, yeah.
Whenever this becomes a video, please, if we need anything to fix, please tell us, because we're trying our best.
So what we're going to do is Quentin said he's going to edit it into a video, but I'm going to keep the VOD up. So you'll be able to watch the uncut live, and then you're going to see the edited episode as well. Yeah. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you all next time.